Hey everybody. So, it's canning season or coming to the end of canning season, and although we like to prep and prepare for different things that are coming ahead, we also have to prepare for the winter. So, and that's kind of like a big part of how prepping kind of came about. It was just a way of life on any homestead. Now I am noticing as I am making this video that I have a gnat that has found its way to my camera. Anyway, so I apologize for that. So when I think about our winter and what lies ahead, I know a couple of things. I know that we don't know what's going to happen with the world, or with our country, or with our state, or with our county, or with our town. We don't know what's going to happen in terms of people finding work and with food shortages. There's so many uncertainties. So I need to prepare to make sure we can get through at least until next season, if not further. So as I've been canning, I've been trying to think of different meals to have and what I want to have on hand. Now I have been canning a lot this season. In fact, it's kind of been one of the reasons I haven't been very consistent on videos, because I just get so focused on making sure I get the canning done. But today I'm going to take you along with me, and I am going to be making Sloppy Joe mix. It's something that's going to be very easy come wintertime. I can just ground up some beef or fry up some beef and throw a can on and have dinner done in probably less than 6 minutes. To me, that's a very easy meal I can do, and even if there's power outages, that's something I can very easily cook up still, whether it be out on the barbecue. We have a solo stove. If we were to do it on the ground in a pit, there's so many different ways we have that we can still cook it, so I feel really good with that. Also, I actually have never made Sloppy Joe mix before, so you get to come with me to try this out. But as I was thinking about it, it really kind of, I was looking into it and trying to find out for cooking times and stuff like that, and as I was doing my research on it, I noticed some people put their ground beef in it already, and I thought about it, but oh gosh, I don't know. Just to me, I think it will just taste a lot better if I just, because if you were to buy the mix at the store, you don't buy it with the beef in it already. Maybe it's just in my head, I don't know, but I think I just would rather cook the beef and add the sauce to it. So that's what I'm going to do today. If you decide to do it differently, be my guest, share with me how it turns out. I was able to find that if you are not adding beef, you could water bath it for 20 minutes. But if you are adding beef, of course, you need to pressure can it for 75. So that's what I have going today, and come along with me and see if we can figure this out together. My apologies, I did not realize that my camera was not recording. So this year, or this season I should say, I did a lot of canning, and as I previously was stating, but I really was doing a lot of tomato sauce. I did regular, and I did a Mexican flavored and an Italian flavored, so it was ready to go for any dish that I wanted. So I used 4 pints that I dumped in here to get the base of our Sloppy Joe mix. So I apologize about that, but we'll move on from there. To the sauce, I need to add several extra items. So you can use bell peppers, or if you want to go a little spicy, maybe throw in a couple chili peppers. These are the Delilah peppers. They're kind of like they're pretty sweet, similar to a bell, but I actually really like them. This year was a little bit of a first for me, and so I'm going to be adding, I think, all of them in, and they're kind of at the mixed stage between the green and the red. So I think that'll be the perfect amount of adding, your sweet with your spice to it. So I'll add those. I'm also going to be adding my onion and some garlic. along with. I think I'm gonna save my seeds again. I really like these peppers, so I'm gonna get a little jar. Well, this bowl works. Now, depending on how you like things, you know, you probably could put these in a chopper and kind of get them ready to go that way. I don't mind bigger chunks of things. I'm not really caring about not having anything. I like the girth. Look how pretty that is. It's like a rainbow of flavor. And honestly, as I'm saving these, you know, if you have the opportunity to save seeds, start it, do it. Like, you're gonna need them next year. Don't hold back. Don't throw them away just so that you have to buy more. That just really doesn't make any sense. And also, like, you can compost your pepper tops, but I just give them to the chickens normally. Chickens actually can't feel heat. So, and it does help with their egg production if you have a little bit of spice or onions or anything like that, giving it to them, it really does help. I don't want to jinx myself, but every time I try to make a video, my dogs go berserk. They're not right now. I think that's the first time in like 2 months they haven't done that when I'm doing a video, so we'll see. Let's see. Now, their seeds look, you know, in my opinion, they look very similar to like a bell pepper seed. Okay, so we've got these two cut down. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do a little bit smaller on the onions just to make it cook down a little faster. I think, you know, I've made homemade sloppy joe sauce before, just not to can. And if I remember correctly, it takes about 2 hours to cook down. So I think if you have it just a smidge smaller. Okay. It smells really nice in here. I love the smells of peppers and onions. I've also been taking a lot of peppers and onions in meal-sized portions because we love fajitas and stuff like that. But we're just taking, you know, meal-sized portions, and we've been vacuum sealing it and putting it in the freezer. So I just have to pull it out in the winter. I'm going to turn this up to medium heat. Okay, so now we're going to add some garlic. And I'm not really sure. I guess I've got about an entire clove here, I guess is what I'm gonna put in. Or bulb. Now that it's come to a boil, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit and let it simmer. Oh, run away. So we're gonna add some pepper and a little bit of salt. It does call for a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Unfortunately, I did not have any, and I had to run to the store and buy some this morning. Ugh, store-bought's expensive. Then ask for a half a cup of Dijon and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I'm not really measuring, as you can see. And it also calls for a can of tomato paste, which I guess I probably should add. It gives it that thickness, and yeah, okay. You know, the thing with store-bought tomato paste, like, I've made it from scratch. It's just time consuming. The store-bought is convenient, but good grief. I mean, like, why do they gotta put it in such tiny little cans where you can't get anything out? I honestly wish they would just go fatter and shorter or something. I don't know. It's kind of amazing with just the stuff I've put in here so far. It actually really, see, look at this, won't even fit. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Oh yeah, baby. That smells phenomenal. Okay, so I'm gonna just continue to let this cook for quite some time, probably at least another hour. And then we'll see what it looks like. I'll probably do a little taste test at that time, and if I need to add anything else, we can do so. But I want it to cook down so I have a better understanding of how the flavors taste together. Okay guys, so I think it's actually ready. I mean, it's really cooked down quite a bit. I mean, you can actually kind of see here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use my emulsion blender and try to, I think I'm going to go ahead and break up the chunks just a little bit to make it a little better consistency. Oh my gosh, but not all the way. I love this thing. It's like the best canning tool ever. Whew, steam. Made a mess that time. I think that's perfect. It's not all the way, but enough that it would be great consistency. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that is just very heavenly scent. Oh, makes me want sloppy joes tonight. I did not, I don't think it cooked 2 hours. Such a messy person. I wonder if I could maybe do one more. I'm very happy. It tasted, I mean, this just turned out great. It tastes great. It didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to. I thought I was going to have to spend about 2 hours cooking it down. And that was not the case. So, yay. I think, I bet you, gosh, no, I didn't really time it, but I think if I had to guess, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. I know it wasn't 2 hours though, because my timer never went off. Still hasn't gone off. Because I'm such a slob and made such a mess, I am going to go ahead and wipe the rims with vinegar instead of just the water, just because I don't want it to go bad. See, I'm so glad I did that. Yep. Good call, good call. Sometimes I can wipe and wipe, and then I use vinegar, and it's a whole new game changer. Okay, my lids and rings are ready to go on, so we'll do that next. I get them just so that they're tight but not over tight. They are hot, but my fingers have no feeling. Imagine that. All right, everybody, we've got the jars in. I'm going to add more water because they do need to be covered completely in order to be able to get that perfect seal. So I'm going to add some water and get going for 20, bring it to a boil. Let's not forget that. And then water bath it for 20 minutes. Okay, my friends, the time is up and we ended up with 7 pints of Sloppy Joe mix. I feel very good about having this set aside for meals as we come into not only the long winter, but uncertain times. So make sure you guys are stocking up, getting prepared, and learning new skills so that you too can use them if the need should arise. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.